We have Brother Sage, who delves into his journey with urine therapy, initiated in 1994 through inspiration from 2 books. He highlights transformative stories from Nigeria, where individuals of all ages experienced wellness through urine therapy. Brother Sage distinguishes between fresh and aged urine, emphasizing that aged urine may contain heightened concentration of stem cells, antibodies, and nutrients, enhancing its therapeutic potential. He explores various applications of urine therapy, including first aid, prevention, and fasting. Drawing from personal experience, he notes feeling nourished and sustained during 1 to 3 day urine fast, attributing it to diverse nutrients present in urine. Brother Sage encourages considering urine therapy as a holistic approach to well-being. To conclude this episode, we have Dr. Ed Group, who addresses the common question regarding the scientific evidence supporting urotherapy, emphasizing the relevance of this therapy in the current context. He shares that in the early 1900s, a German researcher named Spiro made a groundbreaking discovery. He found that urea solutions naturally present in urine possessed a remarkable ability to dissolve foreign proteins. This revelation was particularly significant in the current discussions about foreign proteins, which are highly relevant to various health concerns. He also shares that Dr. Sherry Tenpenny's research highlights the therapeutic potential of urine therapy. Human urine extract, known as urokinase, has demonstrated promise in treating pulmonary and cardiovascular diseases, as well as diseases linked to blood clot formation.
My name is Brother Sage. I'm originally from Texas by way of Hawaii, by way of Colorado, and back in Hawaii. I had a vision about 6 years ago to come here and establish the Purification and Retreat Center of the Pacific, and that's formulating, however, it's coming together right now. The largest part of my work, I've been a wellness practitioner since 1979, and using all forms of modality for facilitating people's wellness, from breath work, body work, affirmations, diet, all forms of different modalities that bring together the holistic model of mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual counterparts or pillars of health. I came into the urine therapy practice and use in 1994 through 2 books that inspired me. One was the biggest inspiration. That was The Secrets of Youthing by Leonard Orr. We have stories of younger kids, babies, elders who are sick. We've got all kinds of stories about how their lives have improved because of urine therapy, whether it was the fresh, whether it was the aged, and there's nobody you can't help. It's the only thing you have to think of. The only really thing you have to consider is if they're open to it, if they're willing to take your word and try it. Fresh is considered the moment you collected. That's considered fresh. Now, the word age, I've actually changed that word to evolve, an evolving urine. Some people call it urine. Some people call it orin. Some people call it shivambu. And because the nature of this water is to grow, mature, evolve, it's like a child, always learning, always evolving, always growing. So theoretically, some people say, well, how do you measure that? How do you measure when it's considered evolved or aged? According to John W. Armstrong, who wrote the book, The Water of Life, back in 1944, he came up with a mark of 4 days. That was his measurement. And so he was telling his readers, after 4 days, it's considered evolved. According to Dr. Rosalind Hansen, she came up with a measurement of 9 months because she associated that with the 9-month cycle of a birth cycle. And ultimately, the moment it's collected, it's starting to improve and evolve. So it's an arbitrary measurement that anybody can use, whether it's 4 days or 9 months. The whole idea is that there's more potency, more stem cells, more antibodies, more nutrients in concentration. And so a lot of people in the community worldwide have been slowly, and some are quickly, moving over to using the evolved urine, either orally or topically, and getting phenomenal results. So it's personal choice. And that is, shivambu will alchemize or sterilize anything it touches. So it's all a matter of personal choice. Some people will take their jar, whatever they use. They'll put on cloth, they'll put on cotton, they'll put on nylon stocking, they'll put on a coffee filter. Some people screw on a lid. And the reason it doesn't really matter, because of the alchemization or sterilization power of urine, nothing can grow inside the jar. Nothing can get in there and contaminate it. The only reason you want to cover it so no bugs, land, or any airborne contaminants, airborne things will land into your urine, so you don't have to strain it out. So that's a personal choice how you want it. Now, some people leave it in the sun. They think there's solar power that's going to help charge it up. Some people put crystals in it. Some people put all kinds of energy devices, put it under a pyramid. This is all, personal preference. Definitely can be used as first aid. It can be used as a prevention as well as a cure. Now, I've done 1 to 3 day fasts on urine therapy, and found that somewhere around 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, I've done a lot of work. I've been teaching classes, doing exercise, and totally forgot to eat. And then at the end of the night, I didn't have to eat. And a lot of people feel that because there is 4,690 nutrients, that is liquid food. It's almost like you're drinking a health food store or a pharmacy inside your water. So the thing that brings a lot of hope to me and a lot of people who are practicing urine therapy is you can be self-sufficient on this. There are people out there who have done 30-day urine fasts and longer. I like to say, if you can cup your hand and collect your pee and drink it, you will thrive whether our food supply is taken down and damaged or not. You can satisfy your nutritional needs, and you can thrive, and you'll be quite well just on your urine if you have to. In the books that I've written, we're up to like 26 topical protocols. You can use it in eye cups, nasal rinses, neti pots, drinking up the nose, ear rinses, swishing, gargling, pulling. You can use it, foot soaks, enemas, full body massages, navel soaks. There's a whole lot going on in the navel that you can learn about. And there's about 26 different protocols topically. So you get to play around with all of them. And each one's designed to drive the nutrients into the bloodstream, into the cells from different directions. If you have a liver condition, of course, you'll want to do a compress on your liver. So while you're drinking orally, you're also allowing it to soak into the pores around the liver. And if you're doing foot soaks, you're affecting the reflexology points that also sends it to those organs. You can do a lot of things for the skin. You can use it for cleaning wounds, cuts, stings, bites, bug bites, poison ivy, capillary bursts for guys and girls over 40 and 50 when their thin skin starts to turn purple, the discoloration. If you apply that on there multiple times a day, that heals up in 4 days. That's always proven itself to be. Eczema, psoriasis. Now, I've been doing massage and reflexology for 43 years. And a lot of people in the massage industry or in the massage careers, their wrists blow out. When they're doing nonstop work at health clubs, events, and so forth, many of them get arthritis, carpal tunnel, the wrist blow out. And I've been soaking my hands in urine for the last 15 years or so. I've never had any problems with my fingers, wrists, and arms, and I'm still doing as many massages as I used to. Okay, well, you got to approach it several different ways. One is you're going to do soaks in those areas. 2, you can do a compress. And 3, you want to get out all mucus-forming foods, acid-forming foods, cooked food, altered foods that are compromising and causing pressure on those nerves and bringing either an itis or whatever the pain is in those areas. That can be reduced and that can be healed. First of all, enemas are an answer to a prayer. Enemas are quick relief if you've got migraine, headaches, diarrhea. If you've got some kind of condition in your body, oftentimes it's related to constipation, tightness in the sigmoid lower bowel. So it can be a godsend when you do an enema. When you're doing putting something in there, I don't recommend coffee because of the acidic condition, and so a lot of people have a hard time with that. So I'm either telling people to use fresh or the evolving age urine. For people who don't want a cold little shock to their bum when they first put it in, you can always put in hot water, whether it's distilled water or whether it's city water, so it's comfortable enough. If you just listen to your intuition, you'll know when you're done anyway. Well, the interesting thing about urine or shivambu, it's in a category all into itself. To explain the infinite to people in finite terms is difficult. So people do their best with the human language. It flows through you like in a river of abundance. It's made by you. It's made for you. It comes with a knock on the bladder. It's time to take your medicine. So it's got a built-in timing to it. When people start paying attention to this practice and start doing it on a daily basis, they're going to get the results. The people who are really devoted to this, they're really devoted to it. They wouldn't think of a day without drinking it or applying it. They keep some in their car, their backpack, wherever they go. What I find very helpful for people who get energy starts to dip during the day, their brain isn't as clear, sharp as it can be, is take a little 2 or 3 ounce like spray bottle for nasals and just spray some up your nose or snort some out of your hand. And it's amazing how quickly your brain clears up and it's ready to get back to work. Same with your body. It starts to perform better. I've been hosting World Urine Therapy conference calls. We've come up to 38 of them over the last 4 years. I'm in the middle of a urine therapy training course where students can learn everything that's in my books. The one is the textbook is the manual for urine therapy teachers and therapists. And after completing that, they get a certificate of completion in urotherapy. So they can go out and they can teach people and pass that on. We also have the Water Family Directory where people can find any urine therapy teacher in any state, country, close by them or recommend somebody. And we're doing a lot behind the scenes to create a way the community can interact, for people can find about urine therapy. Right now, I've been submitting my books to the Hawaii State Library to see if they'll accept the urine therapy books in the library system. And I've been teaching people how to do this off the internet because, anybody can jump on the internet and learn this. One of the most